Hello everyone. I thought I would come on and make a video of some Valentine's cards that I made recently with this technique that was new to me. It's probably not new to everyone, but it was new to me. And I thought it was very fun because you don't have to be perfect at it. Because it's very forgiving, especially when you cut the pieces out of the paper. They are really cool. I don't know. Let me show you. This right here is Glossy paper by Stampin' Up. This is a half sheet of it. If it's in my Big Shot easier, I just cut one piece in half and then I just kind of play with it, and then you can cut pieces out of it like this. And you just color with your blends. It makes almost like a watercolor look to it, and it's really cool on cards. And I started cutting out the words from the Well Said bundle. This is very one of my favorite things to do, is to cut out words to add to cards. Even if you cut out some words and you stamp some words, they looks really good together. This is one that I did yesterday with the gray blends. I believe it's either smoky slate, and it looks like marble. It's really weird. I didn't even try for it to look like marble, but it just came out that way. I haven't made a card with it yet. I tried to make a masculine card yesterday, and it just wasn't coming together, so I put it aside and made something different with the words, but in red. I did it in blue here. But this is a really cool technique. I'm going to show you some things that I made with it. I will make a card. I haven't made the card before this, so anything could happen. Could be funny. And I can't see comments at all because my tablet isn't working, because obviously I haven't updated the Facebook app for Android in, I don't know, it's something like 80 weeks or something like that. So I haven't turned it on in a while, but my computer is far away from this desk now, so I am flying blind. Can't see if you say hi to me. I don't even know if anybody is watching. Thank you for watching. I will post this to YouTube afterwards, so if you're watching on YouTube, you can go to my Facebook page. Just search Inking the Edges, and you can find me on Facebook, so you can see other videos and stuff and cards. I'm going to post all the cards that I made on my Facebook page after this, so that you can see them up close. Let me show you my cards. I made 4 in one night. I was so excited. I was on a roll, so I did a lot of this. Here's all my negatives. I did hearts. I was like swirling and trying different colors. Purples, pinks, greens. Oh, that one's blank. I cut a square out and then I colored it. I'll show you. That's the last card I'm going to show you. That was my kind of masculine card that I tried to make. I did purple. And they're all like ombre. Most of them are ombre. I think that looks really, really cool. I used the blues. I'm going to cut this one out on this video so I can show you what it looks like. And I'm going to use this die from the Be Mine Stitched Framelits in the Occasions catalog. So I'm going to use this on here and show you how cool it looks. But let me show you my cards first. I'm really excited. I was on a roll one night. I do not know what happened, but this was the first one I made. And this heart outline is from this one, and it's got a little scalloped edge, and it cuts out a frame, and then there's a heart in the middle. So I used just the little frame part, and then I stamped Hey Valentine from the Hey Love. This is so cute. I stamped Hey Valentine from that set, and die cut the word from the Well Said bundle, and then all these little hearts are from this die. And I used the negative of that die on another card I'll show you. And then there's some clear epoxy hearts in some of these. I do not know if you can see, maybe that one. These clear epoxy hearts. You can color them. I colored this one gray, but you can color them pink, red, purple, blue, and add them or leave them clear to just kind of make some of the hearts look puffy. And then I just die cut this heart right here in white and then added all those hearts inside. So that's the first one. I didn't do anything on the inside yet. And then a little bit of ribbon. So that's card number 1. Card number 2, I used the same sentiment and I stamped the little bird in gray in like lines. And then this is Rich Razzleberry. Didn't do anything on the inside. And then these hearts were this one right here in like an ombre pattern where they go from light to dark and kind of fade. And then I just cut the 3 hearts out. Sorry, those are bigger hearts. Hold on. Here they are right here. Same thing, just smaller. Right here. And I turned some upside down so that the dark was at the top and then or the bottom. And then made this card. And then this is where I colored those little epoxy hearts and put them on a few of the birds right there. Rich Razzleberry and Smoky Slate. They look really good together. That was card number 2. Card number 3. This guess could be a masculine card. I don't know, because it's black or because it doesn't have ribbon, it's frilly and all that. Maybe, I don't know. It's kind of plain. I kind of wanted it to be that way because the wow factor is in the fold. And looking back, I should have made this card open the other way in the middle. Should have opened this way, and then these flaps should have opened this way. But I didn't do that. This is my first time. So anyway, it's like a fancy fold, I guess you could say. And then these 2 flaps open this way to reveal the gorilla on the inside, or ape. Ape because he doesn't have a tail, I guess. Monkey if you have a tail. Well, I guess that's how it is. And then I just colored his heart, and then you can write right inside. Probably could add maybe some designer series paper right here. I don't know. I liked it this way. And then this is the outline that comes with this die. You get that little fine outline, and you get the heart. So I used the hearts on this one, and then the outline on this one. I really like the way that turned out. Card number 3. So here's card number 4. This, I think, is my favorite. I really surprised myself when I made it. It's kind of funny when you surprise yourself. You make it and you're like, oh wow, that's kind of good. But I used some pretty ribbon in like a faux bow underneath. And then the heart, I believe, was not that one. This one. This one, and look at the color. See how it goes from dark to light? And I just use my Stampin' blends, and you just take it and scribble on the paper. That's all you do. And then I take usually like the lighter color that I just used, and I kind of blend it as I go. This one was used, I think all the same color. And just, it looks kind of watercolored to me. I may have used 2 colors to kind of make it darker and then lighter, or just went over it again. But I really love the ombre look, if I'm even saying the right technique. There's a light, like petal pink stitch square underneath there, and then the sentiment is from the Meant to Be stamp set. And Happy Valentine's Day in basic gray, just like this. And then the designer series paper is from the Animal, I want to say Animal Outing. No clue if I'm saying that right. Something like that. Animal Expedition Suite. Let's see. Have that popped up. And then this is from the something Elegant Romance. Oh my goodness, I can't even believe I'm less prepared than I thought I was. I have it here though. All My Love. Oh my goodness, I was way off. All My Love. designer series paper right under there. And then I colored on one of those clear epoxy hearts again. Very faint. I think I did 2 coats on it, but I love the way it looks because it's all glossy and it has more color on the outside of it than it does on the inside, and it just looked really cute. So this was my favorite. And I have one more that I made the next day with the big hearts that I was showing here. I thought it was on the other card, but no, this one. And now what I did with this one was I stamped with, see if I can show you. You can kind of see it on this one. These ones are dark. There you go. It's with the Stays On ink, and I had to use my Stamparatus because if you stamp on the glossy paper, you tend to go down to stamp and it slides a little because it's a slick surface. So I use my Stamparatus and that stamp is not moving at all. Plus another thing is you use Stays On so that it doesn't smear because of the surface. But once you stamp on it, don't use your blends on it again because the blends are alcohol, the Stays On is alcohol, and it will just make a big mess if you add marker to the top of that. So you gotta do the marker first, then stamp. And I put it right in my Stamparatus just like this, and then die cut them out. It's pretty easy, but you got to make sure that you do in the right order. Okay, so this one is also, I say rich razzleberry and basic gray and white, little white bow, and then the sentiment is stamped in the basic gray. And You Mean the World to Me, I believe that is in the Well Said bundle. It's a bunch of words, and then it has the word die cuts to go with it so that you can mix and match. You can stamp a word and die cut a word to go with it, like this. Like love you. You could do love and then stamp you on there if you want to. I like the versatility of it. Okay, let's get started. I want to show you how to do this and how easy it is. And so I decided to do something totally different. So we're going to cut a piece of the glossy paper and we're going to cut it out with this die. This is not something that grabbed me at first in the catalog. This is the Florentine Thinlits die, and then this is the stamp set that goes with it. Not a fan of it at all. I ended up buying them separately. I bought this one first because I saw a really cute card with this die cut that had the butterflies on it, and I was like, okay, I can use just the die and not get the stamp set. But then I ended up getting the stamp set anyway. I'm addicted. I don't know. What is? Okay, so this cuts out only the inside that you see right here, all these little pieces. It's not going to cut out the full, rectangle shape. So I'm going to make the paper the size I want it for my card, which it's going to be a layer on top of the card base. So it's going to be 5 1/4 by. Sorry about that, I got a phone call. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I don't make videos that often, and I don't even get calls that often. Okay, so 5 1/4 by 4 is what this matches. So I am going to make my piece of cardstock just a little bit bigger than that. And then I can cut it down, because you never know. You never know. You gotta leave room for a mistake. 4 1/4. Let's do 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. That's like regular card size. Okay. Now with this, it's gonna be big, but it's gonna cut out a lot of space. So we're going to color this in, and it doesn't need to be perfect. You're not going to see a big solid image like this. So we're going to just color. So this is the process that I take. when I'm trying to choose colors and the ombre colors that I want to go, I'll start on a scratch piece of paper and put the markers in the order that I'm going to use them. Because you got to kind of move fast because they dry really fast. So this is Pumpkin Pie, light and dark. And this is Cajun Craze. Oh, this is dark. Light. Cajun Craze. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I did not pre-plan this card. I just got some supplies. Like I got out my ink, I got out the stamp set, I got out the die, I got out my glossy paper, and I got out a card base. But I do not know what I'm making right now. So we're making this together. This should be interesting. So what I do is I get out a piece of scrap paper and I look at the colors and what they look like in the order that I want to put them in. And I leave the lids off so that I can go back and forth really quick. And I'm going to cover this whole sheet. And even if you don't get the whole sheet covered, as long as you don't stamp on it, you can go back and add some color to it. And I'll show you. So we're going to start and we're just going to scribble. And I got 4 colors, so kind of, you know, guesstimate about how far down I want to go. This one, and I usually take the color I used right before to blend those two together right here. And you got to do it quickly because it dries fast if you want it to blend. We're going to go the 3rd color. Color right before and blend a little bit right here. Kind of looks like a sunset. And then the last color. Always have scratch paper underneath too because I just went off a few times there. Really bad. Okay, color before. Get some color blending there. Okay. Now I'm going to put my lids back on and move these things out of the way. I didn't even realize if you guys could see that. I wasn't looking. Sorry about that. And then I'm going to die cut this out. My one recommendation to you with using glossy paper and when you die cut something out is use a semi-new plate that doesn't look like this one. See that? All those scratches, dings, there's like little paper fibers and everything. All that will leave an imprint on your glossy paper and make it look scratched and ugly. So try to use a nice clean new plate if you have one. And like I said, this is just gonna cut out these openings right here. It's not gonna cut the actual rectangle. So I'm going to run that through, and this is a brand new die. Sometimes you need to run them through and then run them back through, just in case. So they cut out all those little pieces. And I only need this. Get that out of the way. Okay, so now I'm going to pop all these out. And you know what I just realized? Is that you can use all these negative pieces. Am I saying the right thing? Is that negative pieces? I don't even know. You can use all those on a card. Like all these. Wouldn't that be cute on a card? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll think of something. But right now, I'm not. And then you just take your little, that's not my paper piercer, and just pop all these out before I put my die away, because then I'll forget next time and it won't cut right. Is this distracting? Let's get that out. Bye. Okay, look at how nice that looks. And look, like, can you see any flaws or anything like that? Not really. Right here, maybe, but I wouldn't say it was a flaw. And now I can cut it down to be a layer on the card, or I can make it be the exact size of my card front. So let's do a card. a regular, what, 5.5 by 4 1/4. So I'm going to cut it at 5.5. And I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. Get my bone folder. When I fold my cards in half, they never meet up at the end right there. I don't know if you guys have that problem either. So I usually just, before I actually fold it over, make them match and then start in the center and go out like that. That works every time. Get perfect alignment right here. So there's no pieces hanging over. Okay, so do we want that? Yeah, I think that looks cool. I want it to be the same size as the card. I think that looks really cool. I didn't really think, I didn't know what colors I was going to use, so I didn't really get a different color out, but if we put a different color, like a pumpkin pie or grapefruit grove or something like that underneath, that might look really good too. But the white looks good. And so then let's get a sentiment. We're going to use the stamp set that I wasn't going to buy, but I bought. I was thinking, since we kind of have a Valentine's theme going, you feel my thoughts. That's pretty sweet, right? Feel my thoughts. Aww. All the time, thinking about you. Okay, so what should we do? Got a strip of paper. Maybe just do a sentiment like that. I don't know if this is good or not that I didn't pre-plan this. Like, oh, and I do have another card to show you. I forgot. The one I made yesterday that was supposed to be masculine. I showed it to my husband. He goes, you know you could put a heart on it. Okay. Okay, I'll put a heart on it. I know guys like hearts too. Or maybe because it's coming from a girl, that it's okay to have a heart on it. I don't know. I don't know. Why does everybody like get so nervous making masculine cards? It's really hard. Let me know. Do you struggle too? I got ink on my paper. Okay. So maybe a banner. Maybe cut a flag. Let's see. Let me cut it down a little bit. Let me show you what I'm doing so I don't do it off camera. That would be smart. I'm going to cut it down. Maybe about, I don't know if I should do the banner going that way or that way. So we'll leave a little bit of room. And then let's cut the top off because it's just big. How's that? It didn't stamp very well. I think my stamp pad is really super juicy and it doesn't, I have to mess with it. Okay, so this is gonna go here. I think I'm gonna use glue dots because this edge is pretty big and I always fuss with the liquid glue and this glossy paper. Oh my, it's so hard to clean it up and get it off. So I'm gonna just do a couple glue dots. Let's see how beautiful and easy. And there we go. That was easy. Oh my gosh, you guys, tell me, does that look beautiful? I'm not going to be able to see till I'm done to see what you guys are saying. Thank you if you're commenting and saying nice things. Okay, so flag it this way. Flag it this way. I'm going to go this way. I don't know if that's because I'm left-handed. And then maybe I put a bow right here. Oh, I wanted to show you something else that I did, you guys. Maybe I could do it right now. I colored the basic baker's twine. I colored it with my blends. It turned out so good. I'm going to show you the last card right now. Okay, let's see. I need to cut off a little bit, you guys. It's too big. Okay, and we need to pop it up. The only thing I think I have are my mini glue dots right here. Mini are okay. Mini are okay. You just need a lot of them. Oh, I'll just put 4. You guys don't want to sit here and watch me put a million glue dots on it and I'll try to peel all the backings off. Why am I in such a hurry? Why do I feel like I'm wasting your time? I guess if I'm wasting your time, you guys can always leave. Don't leave. I love you. Okay. How is that? Oh, that's kind of pretty. But it needs something. I just made this live. Seriously, I had no idea what I was going to be doing. Okay, I did want to tell you that if you didn't go all the way to the edge, let's say, when you cut this out or it's not what you wanted, you could always add blend later. Like you can just go ahead and color on the paper and fill things in. But if you stamp on it, don't do that because you'll smear it. But you can always add on it later. Okay, so I have this card. It needs something. It needs something, but I don't know what yet. So maybe it'll come to me. I'll leave it here. But I want to show you one more card. And maybe I'll show you how I colored my twine. Okay, so I made this card. I struggled with it. I tried using this heart that looked like marble, and I just couldn't. So I decided to do the background with the blues, and then I also did the red and, let's see, Poppy Parade and Cherry Cobbler, I think, for the letters, and ended up like cutting up some of the words and making like P.S. I love you, but love you's there. So what do you think? My husband said, you know, you can put a heart on a guide card, and I mean, I know that, but I wasn't sure. I mean, I wasn't even sure that I was going to use the pink letters because I cut like a bunch of blue letters. So tell me what you think of this card. And I got some hearts. Tell me, I had a big heart and it didn't look good. So if I put a heart on it, where would I put it? Like here? Does that look good? This is too light unless I did it down here. Oh, that might look good. Oh, what if I did a few? I'm not going to do this card until I look at the comments and you guys tell me what to do. Like, does that look good? Like 3 little hearts? Should they be blue? Should they be pink? I did a big red one and it looked funny. I did. Unless you guys think that the red looked good, I don't know. Oh, that might be cute. I'm not sure. What do you think? Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to show you this, and I'm gonna look at the comments later. I'm gonna finish the card, and then I'm gonna post the finished card of what all you lovely people tell me what to do. Let's see. And I want to show you these little blue hearts. Came from that die I showed you in the beginning with all the hearts in it. I just used that to cut out a bunch of the blue. It's Night of Navy and Balmy Blue. So, I don't know. How's that? Tell me. Red, light blue, dark blue, how many? And I'll finish it and post it. Okay, one more thing before I go. I'm going to show you guys I gotta find my white twine. I wasn't prepared. Oh, here, it's right behind me. Maybe I was prepared. I did just do it yesterday. I cut off a little bit. Well, I'm gonna make a bow, so we'll just do a little bit. Okay, that's probably too much even. Okay, so we're gonna do Look how easy this is. Just coloring on my twine. That's it. And you know what? It's very juicy, so the color bleeds and it fills in on its own. You just kind of get all sides. Okay, and I'm gonna do like a little ombre. So I'm gonna go darker. Whoops. I kind of turn it a little bit. Do the other side. Well, for some reason it helps when I hold it from this side and go that way, but I don't want to block the camera. And there's so many shadows. It's kind of like a little bit gloomy here. Like last night I was all like this and everything, but that would block it from you guys. Okay, so I did kind of like a base coat. Then I went back and I kind of filled in after. But I'm not gonna fill in too much right now because I just want to show you guys how to do this. So you can have twine in any blend color that you have. It's like painting on it. I guess you could dip it too. You could use your reinkers and dip it. Might take a little longer. This has alcohol in it and it dries fast. But I want to show you one thing that I did do. Because I was scared to have it touch my card if it was still wet. So I took a tissue and I just pulled it through the tissue like this to kind of dry it. And you know, coloring it like this, it makes it stiffer. And it's easier for me to tie for some reason. Like when I did it on this card right here, it was really, really easy to tie. So this is my preference right here, to dry it a little bit. Because I would hate to stick it on a card and have it get ink all over my card. So I ran it through a tissue a few times. And then I actually let it sit out because I wasn't done with my card. So I finished my card. Or you can put your heat tool to it, kind of dry it a little bit. And then you just tie it. It'll get stiff. And it'll be really easy to kind of manipulate. And I made it way too long. I knew I did. And you gotta watch your fingers too. Maybe I should clean them with my little chamois. Clean, clean, clean. Okay, so, oh my gosh, you guys. Where should I put it? Right here? I should have left more space over here, huh? I should have. I could stick it there. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna cut a lot of it away. I don't like that, but I put my sentiment kind of low. Do you like the idea of coloring your twine? Let me know. Sorry I can't read it until I'm done, but I'll be better prepared next time. Okay, I seriously made this card right here with you guys from beginning to end, and I am so excited. I'm mostly excited because it actually turned out kind of cute. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to curl up a little, what do you call these things? Glue dots. And add it to the back of my, oh, and I just thought of something else. My bow, and just jam it in there. Just, Okay. What if I put some of these on there? Like in the, would that look good? Let's see. Oh, I think it would. But I wonder if I should color them first. What do you think? Can you see it? Barely. I think I should color it. And my husband just got home. He better be quiet. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put something there now because I ripped it. I took it off. Okay, so I'm gonna color him really quick. But I can't color the one that I just took off, because I've done that before, and then the ink gets underneath it and it doesn't look good. So I'm going to use one of the darker ones because they tend to, I don't know, it needs a couple layers. So if I use the darker one, oh my gosh, it's going to be so pretty. You guys, I don't know if you guys can hear the excitement in my voice. I'm like so excited that this turned out good. I'm going to do different shades. This squeaky noise that this makes when you put it on here is like nails on a chalkboard. It's like, ah. Ooh. Okay, another thing I like to do, I like to dab these before I put them on my card. Again, don't want any transfer. Don't want any mess on my card. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, I think this is gonna be so cute. Okay, what do you think? I can't wait to read your guys' comments to see if you like it or not. Oh! Okay, so ask me any questions. I will literally answer right after this because I'm dying to know what you guys had to say. You guys, this turned out so freaking good. I need to do live videos more often. Okay, so here we go. What do you think? Yay! Definitely color them. Love it. Okay, let me know what you think. Let me know what I should do on this blue card. Tell me about the hearts. Do I put some? How many? What colors? And if you're new to my page, like it. Go over to my page if you're watching on YouTube and go over to Inking the Edges and say hi. Thanks for watching. Bye.